Early access provided by EA, Firemonkeys, presented by EA GameChangers. Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to take you on a tour of the 6 brand new pre-made house templates that are available from the Maximalist Safari update, which is the September 2021 update, which will be available on the 6th of September. So these 6 house templates can be found on standard and a premium residence, and they will be available from this update onwards, so they will be new standard pre-made house templates. So we have the modern manor. I'm just going to build all 6 of them and then show you around them all. The second one is a Patio Perfection. Thirdly, we have a wonderful warehouse. Next is cool and contemporary. We then have masterly mansion. And lastly, we have Eclectic Estate. You can find all 6 of these house lots on the premium residence as well, but the house itself is exactly the same. The only thing that differs on each of them is the garden. There is a big open space in the garden with a few trees in it. So I won't be showing you a tour of any of those, but I can just show you briefly how they're all going to look. So here you can see the empty space with a few trees. Let's take a tour of all the houses on the standard residence now. So the first one is Modern Manor, so let's take a look at that. This is a 2-storey house, and this house does not come with a car. I'm not really going to talk you through all of these houses. I might pitch in occasionally and say a few things, but mostly I will just show you how they look. Bit of a random empty room going on there. This house is very basic. This is the cheapest new pre-made house template, so it's sort of what you would expect from this. But you could always redecorate it and just keep the shell of the house and make it your own without the expense of building all the rooms. I would at least change the wallpaper in this house. There's far too much white brick in here. I think each room needs its own character with different wallpaper, because right now it's very bland. It's strange how that bathroom there is the only one with a different colour wallpaper, which is a bit strange. That should be in the bedroom next door instead, surely. So that was a modern manor. Definitely a lot of room for improvement with that one. A great starter home, I think. This second one is Patio Perfection. So it indeed has a patio. Again, no car comes with this house. And this is also a 2-storey house. This one is much smaller in size than the previous one. I really love those sofas. They go really nicely with the decor in this room. This area is sort of strange. We've got the awards and certificates for completing preteen hobbies and the teenage high school, but there are no bedrooms for preteens or teenagers in this house. I'd probably turn that into a bedroom, that area there, or extend the only bedroom in this house and make it a lot bigger. That sandpit's really cool. It's got a dinosaur skeleton in it. See, that would make such a big, nice master bedroom, that room. And then they've got access to the balcony from the bedroom. That was Patio Perfection. The next house is Wonderful Warehouse. This is a 3-storey house, and you don't get a car with this house template. Not really sure what part of this is warehousey, but we'll go with it. Definitely feels like a lot of items that don't really go together have just been thrown together in this build. I like the mezzanine that overlooks the living room. I'm still waiting for the warehouse vibes. I'm really not getting them from this house. Oh, I really love the high roof over the bedroom. That was a wonderful warehouse, lacking the warehouse. Next up we have cool and contemporary. This is a two-storey house, and this one does come with a car. It is the black stretch SUV. So far I think this one looks the best from the outside. Hopefully the inside isn't disappointing. I love the gym. I just think it's probably missing something. There's a massive space here with nothing in it. This is really reminding me of the layout from the Kids Party house, from the Kids Party live event and the Inner Child's Play quest. I'm not complaining though, because it is a very nice looking room. This is definitely the house so far with the most expensive items in it. Oh, but why they use that grimy one-star bath? No, that is ruined. That was cool and contemporary. So apart from the disgusting bath, that was quite a nice house. So the fifth house is Masterly Mansion. This is a 3-storey house, and there are quite a lot of plants here. This house does not come with a car. My first impression is there are way too many plants in this house. Well, outside the house. But as you get inside, it does sort of clear up a little bit. But there is still a lot going on. That is a really nice bed, but it doesn't actually look very comfortable with that wooden armrest in the middle. You're banging your head on it constantly while you're trying to sleep. I think this is probably my favourite house. I think the layout works a lot better in this house than it has in the previous ones, and it seems to be more complete than the previous house templates. This one seems to have had a bit of thought put into it. The sofa opposite the stairs is a bit odd though. I mean, you've got the living room right next door, you don't need a seat there. Is it just me, or is this room missing a bed? Okay, I take back what I just said about it being complete. It's a shame they didn't add a washing machine and dryer to this room, but they were kind enough to leave a space for them. Do we really need a second living room? We've got one downstairs. I think this would be better as a bedroom. It seems like when they got to the top of this house they gave up trying to make it look nice, because that baby's room looks really bad. That was the Masterly Mansion. Again, the name doesn't really fit the building, but overall it's quite a nice house. Some things that they've missed out on though. And finally we have the Eclectic Estate. This is a 3-storey house, and again no car comes with this house. See, personally to me this one looks more like a mansion than the previous one did. I've already noticed that we're missing some wallpaper and flooring in this house. It's such a shame because these could have been really good builds, but they just seem to have been rushed, and that's really noticeable in the final product. Honestly, this house is just a little bit too white for me. I would definitely be changing up the walls and flooring at least. Oh, I like the walkway over the mezzanine, but I probably wouldn't put a sofa on there, as that makes it feel a bit cluttered. There's plenty more chairs in this house. Is this the only room with a different flooring? I think it is. It's definitely not my sort of house. It just feels very cold and unwelcoming rather than homely. And that was Eclectic Estate. Now this is just my opinion, but I am going to rate these from my least favourite to favourite. In last place, Eclectic Estate. Fifth place goes to Modern Manor. Fourth is Patio Perfection. Third is A Wonderful Warehouse. Second is Cool and Contemporary. And first place goes to Masterly Mansion. Let me know what you think of these houses and if you're planning to build any or edit them in any way. And remember, you'll be able to build these from the 6th of September when the Maximalist Safari update is available. Thanks for watching. Bye!